ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another reaction video on the newest expedition, Expedition 7, Leviathan from No Man's Sky. The previous expedition ended literally a couple of days ago, and this one dropped today, where you can get something cool at the end. Let's not spoil it yet. So we're gonna work our way through the patch list and have a look at the trailer as well. So let's get into it. Trailer up first. Interesting. So it seems as though it is a loop. So let's have a read. Hello everybody, it's been such a thrill to see players enjoying our most recent major update, Outlaws. Whether it was hunting down pirates for lucrative bounties, becoming an intergalactic smuggler yourself, seeking the treasure of the Blight in the sky in the most recent expedition, or just stylishly exploring space in a cave, it's been a delight to watch you all take to the skies. Today we are very excited to bring you the No Man's Sky's latest expedition, Leviathan. We aim to give every expedition a unique character and style of gameplay, but we think Leviathan feels especially different. Yeah, well, we are all agreeing on that one. So let's have a look through. Our 7th expedition traps travelers inside a time loop and offers a taste of road-like gameplay. Difficulty is tuned to survival mode settings, which means it is a permadeath, and every death means a reset of the loop. That, my dear friends, is gonna be quite interesting, especially if you've never played survival mode on No Man's Sky. It is not a walk in the park, it is more a walk in Central Park in New York at night when zombies are out. Similar to that. Chance of survival slim. As players explore the loop, they will recover memory fragments, lost remnants of previous loops. These manifest as procedurally generated technology, meaning each reset of the loop may play out very differently. That's quite interesting. They do love their procedurally generated stuff, which means it is sort of predictable yet unique, so that should be quite interesting. Let's continue. Faced with such difficulty, players across the world can collaborate with each other to even the odds. Alongside their personal efforts to break the loop, travelers can help specialist Polo as they research the loop's peculiar manifestations. Somnol dust, celestial memory, liquid sun. Liquid sun is one of the things you get in the living ship. Releasing an updated living ship video in the next couple of days. Keep an eye out for that. It's slightly easier getting a living ship now than it used to be. The more travelers that participate in the research, the stronger the memory fragments become, manifesting in better upgrades, more inventory space, and stronger multi-tool and starships. So of course these are one of the new starships that you can get, one of the new styles, and of course the space whale up there in the far horizon. Expedition narrative. As players seek a way to unbind the time loop curse, they will find a story-driven adventure at the heart of the expedition. Fantastic. As long as there's a story, expedition's always fun. Follow the trail of your previous iterations, absorb memories, investigate significant sites, and work together to escape from the curse of the loop. Shattered memories all point towards an encounter with an ancient space creature, the Leviathan. But will travelers succeed in reshaping history, or are they doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past? Well, as they say, history does not repeat itself, it does sync with itself. So things that happened in the past usually happen in the future, at least very similar to what had happened in the past. The Leviathan expedition begins today and will run for approximately 6 weeks. And the previous expedition ended, I think, on Sunday. So this is fantastic content by No Man's Sky. They just keep on upping the bar. Begin a new community expedition game to enter the loop and earn a generous assortment of limited edition rewards. When the Leviathan expedition concludes, your progress will be converted to a survival mode save, of course, because it's a survival mode expedition. Phase rewards can be redeemed across all save games from the Space Anomaly's Quicksilver Synthesis Companion. The same companion you can buy your Void Egg if you haven't done the previous expedition where you get a Void Egg to get yourself a living ship. And all the goodies from previous expeditions that you've completed. So if you've got a main save, you can always just go to the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion and collect all the previous goodies from that. Leviathan Expedition Rewards. Remember your time in the loop with the trio of base decorations, the Leviathan, loop and time slice posters, so you can make your base all spickety and spiffy. Oh, this looks cool. The Temporal Starship Trail can be fitted in your ship to modify propulsion energy and leave a visually mesmerizing streak of temporal disturbances. Especially awesome if you're one of the people that fly around the third person camera. I myself am a first person camera flyer, but this does look awesome. I do especially like the previous expeditions Starship Trail, which looked like your ship was slightly damaged, so it looked quite dusty, quite dirty exhaust fumes, if I call it that came out the ship. That looked quite cool. The sweeping White Stalker cloak was once worn by an ill-fated traveler obsessed with the quest to capture a cosmic Leviathan, also known as a space whale, and doomed to repeat the chase for all eternity. This has got a feeling of Moby Dick and the big chase of the big white whale with Captain Ahab. So it seems as though the ill-fated traveler is Captain Ahab and the cosmic Leviathan is the space whale, also known as the normal white whale. Rehome an organic frigate calf in your base. This mysterious creature is enclosed in a chronopreservation field to ensure it remains eternally young, playful and a manageable size. Nice. So this seems to be... So rehome an organic frigate calf in your base. So it's a collector's item, like you get like previous expeditions where you could get a small worm or one of the small bugs that would fight you, the anomalies. So it looks like something like a small walker with the one update. Looks like something like that. Quite cool. Finally, the space giant itself, the Leviathan, may be recruited as an organic addition to your capital ship's frigate fleet. So if you were lucky and diligent in your expeditions, you can have the Normandy from Mass Effect, as well as the Leviathan, which the Leviathan feels to me as well like the series that I cannot think of at this point in time. Let me delve into my series base. It is, of course, Farscape. Yes, the Leviathan in Farscape. It reminds me of that. So featured bases, the set of featured bases featured at the Space Anomaly has been refreshed. Access the teleporter near Iteration Mercury to visit and tour these standout community builds. Yeah, people have spent a lot of time building awesome bases. If you would like to see your base featured at the Anomaly, please bring it to our attention by sharing it with the No Man's Skies community, either on the Reddit, which for your information has just the subreddit has just gone over 700,000 people and still growing. I think a lot of those people at the beginning joined that subreddit to complain about the state of the game, and I think probably all of their opinions have changed. And of course Twitter. Remember to include your game mode, portal coordinates, current galaxy and username to help us locate your build. This should be quite awesome. New official merchandise, Traveler's Deck, We have some new merch available in the official store that we're really excited about. An absolute charming, fully custom set of No Man's Sky playing cards. That could be quite interesting. I do like the Atlas. I do like the Atlas design. Designed by a member of the community, Christopher C. Castillo. These beautiful cards are an amazing labor of love, and Christopher has shared a few design insights about the cards here. So just check out the patch notes to get a link to that site. The Traveler's Deck, along with lots of other merch, is available at the official store. The Community Spotlight. Other artists in the community have been making beautiful things too. We love these Gek Firstborn concepts by user Vestel8 or Vestele8. The Firstborn, of course, with the Gek being the first Gek. Oh, this does look awesome. Progenitors. Fantastic. And these gorgeous emotive drawings of Artemis. Artemis does look beautiful. If you haven't done the Artemis storyline yet, please do yourself a favor. It is quite interesting storyline. Nitronic Cards has been producing a series of lovely digital paintings. We were particularly struck by this beautiful depiction of a living ship. I've mentioned a living ship a couple of times. So if you look at this design of the living ship and go back to the Leviathan, this is just a big brother of the living ship. So yeah, that's this is the living ship in high school, and this is the living ship in college. Finally, some of our favorite recent in-game photography done by Untold Story, Dan Stitches, Navy EOD24 and BK201. Some people have taken photography in No Man's Sky to a whole new level. Development update: we hope you're enjoying the Leviathan expedition as much as we enjoyed putting it together. Alongside the expedition, today's update includes a number of improvements, bug fixes below. The team is continuing work and even more features and content for No Man's Sky, and we will have more news for you soon. Our journey continues. Our journey will always continue with No Man's Sky. So do yourself a favor if you want to see some fixes and actual bug fixes. Do yourself a favor and read through the actual patch note itself. It seems as though they fixed a couple of issues, especially crashes on the PlayStation 4, where people have been quite unhappy about that. But do yourself a favor. I have done the previous expedition, the 6th expedition, 3 times. I just enjoyed it so much. I'll most likely do this a couple of times as well, especially because it can change a lot due to the procedurally generated changes that can happen. So it could be quite interesting. And of course, if you've done it once, you can get all the goodies that you can unlock through all your saves. So you don't have to unlock it 3 times. You don't have to do it 3 times to unlock 3 versions of the whale ship, for example. You can only get the one, unfortunately. Probably, maybe there's a way to get around that. But all in all, it looks to be awesome. Please keep a lookout on my channel for more videos, especially an update on the new living ship way of doing the mission. It is, like I mentioned, it's slightly easier to do the living ship mission, so keep an eye on that. Do yourself a favor and like this video. Even if you didn't like the video itself, hit that like button or even the dislike button. I am happy to receive any feedback. Of course, hit the subscribe button if you feel so inclined. And happy flying around and looking for a space whale. Here's Ships Ahoy, Captain Ahab. Ships Ahoy.